Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Karibuni sana. It's been a while, I know, but I'm here now and I'll explain later where I was. So if you're new here, kindly subscribe to my channel, like this video, and let's get into the video. I'm from up like a home where the choppers. Today's video will be promo girl edition, and I'm going to answer a lot of the questions you guys have asked me on my DMs concerning the promo girl jobs since the last video I dropped, which I'm going to link down below. Please watch that one first, though you come watch this one. So yeah, so I have divided the questions into two sections. Kuna part 1 and part 2. So part 2, I'll just tell you like what brands to work with and like how much they pay and the requirements ish. Yeah, that is part 1. Then part 2, which will be another video, sando ndawambia like how to dress for the interview, how to look, how to do your makeup, and like the questions they'll ask you and how to answer. So yeah, let's get into. Before you even think of doing promo jobs, hostessing, there are a few things you need to know or like have. First of all, you must be 18 years and above. Then you must have an ID, and you must consider yourself good looking, and you must be confident, and you must be smart. You have all those qualifications. Now you can consider like trying out promo jobs. And promo jobs are not only for girls, men also do that work, so it's both ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to start with brands to not brands, actually agencies that you can work with. So I'm just going to tell you guys the agencies that I have worked with. My first agency that I worked with was called True Black. Then I've worked with Brisk Marketing. Then I've worked with agency 64, which is also known as Homeboys. Then I've worked with Energy Radio. Then I have worked with Oizon Mefanya 2 promos and all that, and a few hostessing here and there. Then now hostessing, I've worked with a company called GX, and then I've also worked with Cage Chris Limited, and like had bad experiences with any of those agencies that I've mentioned. That's why I am mentioning them. Let's go to the first agency that I worked with, which is True Black. So True Black, I worked with them for quite a while. That was my first agency that I worked with ever. So I worked with them for like a year or two. And True Black wanafanyanga in-bar promotions and hizo zingine zinaitwa in-store. Yeah, they have both in-bar and in-stores, but me, I specifically did in-bar because in-bar pays more money than in-store. So if you're confused what in-bar and in-store is, in-store mostly is mchana, ni kama the supermarket promos or like liquor store promos, vitu kama hizo. Now in-bar ni za club, bars, events, izima jacua, you know the vibes. Yeah, so that is in-bar. So for True Black, I did events and in-bar. So how much does True Black pay? No, event, yeah, I've done events. So for events, for me, that time I was working with them, they used to pay us 2,500. So events ni kama, let's say if like Jacua comes to Kenya, you guys are going there to promote like Singleton or like Black and White whiskey. So events, we were being paid 2,500. But now in bar, we are being paid 1,500 shillings per night. So yeah, that is True Black for me. I've had quite an experience with True Black. That is my home. That True Black is like, True Black helped me get my first iPhone, and like that was my first like job. They gave me like a chance to work, so I'll always like have a soft spot for True Black. Sijawahi kuwa na bad experience with them personally. So yeah, and True Black, they normally pay weekly. So let's say ukifanya kazi Friday, Saturday and Sunday, that is 1,500 times 3, which is 4,500. So utapata pesa yako like So you worked this weekend, now you'll get your money on maybe latest Wednesday. That time I was working, even like that time I was working at True Black. So I don't know if things have changed, or like, but yeah, they used to pay us. The next agency that I've worked with is Brisk Marketing, and for Brisk I did in-bar and events, and Brisk is my second home. Brisk is the agency that helped me pay for all my vacations, all my wigs, helped me save my money. Like, Brisk is my second home. So I don't think I've had a bad experience with Brisk. I was working with them till recently, like when Corona came. So yeah, so Brisk, they normally pay me personally, nimefanya in Bapeke. So Brisk, they used to pay us, the time I was working, used to pay us 2,000 per night. And then for events kuna time ilikuanga 3k, then wakapunguza ikakuwa 2.5, then ikakuwa 2k. I don't even know how, but yeah. So that is the rates that they pay for like inba, but see inba zote, inba zingine mnalipangwa 1,500 Brisk. So yeah. And Brisk, they normally pay, okay, I mean, when the time I was working, they normally pay after like 4 weeks. Ubea Brisk decide kukana pesa zako watakaa nazo, but when they decide to pay, they will pay. So yeah, that is Brisk for me. And I've done a lot of events actually with Brisk. I've seen Jakua, I've seen who else, as in I don't know, but yeah, I've been to a whole lot of events with Brisk. If you like going for free events, go to Brisk. Don't say the next agency that I've worked with is, I don't know the name of the agency, but it's under NRG. And let me tell you, the pay is good at NRG. They drive you around with the nice cars. They feed you. Do they feed you actually? They give you breakfast. Okay, me that time I was there, they used to give us breakfast. So the pay is actually decent. The pay is decent. So when I was working, that time I was working there, I've worked with them I think twice, then Niliona too. So the first time I worked with them, they used to pay us, actually, unafanyanga like ni road shows or what, I don't know what they're called, but me, I've done something aka eventish, but not CRT an entertainment event. It was like a corporate-ish event, and they used to pay us 3,200 per day, and we did for like 5 days, I don't know, something like that. So the pay is good. Then the next gig that I did with NRJ was for road something. Like you travel outside Nairobi, and then you go there, you advertise for them the event, you go with those nice cars. Those ones, they pay you 2,500 per day. Yeah. And yeah, you work for a lot of days. The money is, you can even work for like 10 days or even like 20 days. But sasa, the problem I had with these people, hey, one is a kind of pesa zako, my friend. Come on, if you need the money urgently, just, I wouldn't advise. But like, they pay kulipa, now they lipa you, but like they stay with with your cash, manze. So the next agency that I've worked with is Agency 64, also known, no, actually Agency 64 is under Homeboys radio. So for them, I just did Beef Eater, and I did like, it was the launching, and which they, but the money at, if you can get into Agency 64, like, please just go, please go, because the money is the money was good, baby girl. Anyway, so for Beef Eater, okay, because events na nilifanya event moja. Anyway, the event I did, I was paid 5k for that Beef Eater event. Sasa these two mini events, kama Koroga and all that, I think they paid 3k or something like that. I don't know. to come here 3K to 5. So yeah, the money is good over there, and they don't stay with your money for long. They stay with it, but because like you sign a contract. So guys, another good agency that I've heard of is Exact Marketing. You know, in Akwangana, Hennessy and Moe in Glenmorangie. Yeah, that is a really good agency. I tried working with them, but apparently I was too short. Yeah, I don't know. Was I too short, or they just didn't like me? I don't know. But the thing with that agency, kuna kwangana standards. You must look a certain way. You just have kuna two standards. But go for it. Imagine, shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Or what does Pop Smoke say? Whatever Pop Smoke says, just imagine, try. Me nimeenda Exact 2 times, and I've been rejected 2 times. And if maybe someday I'd go back to doing promo jobs, bado nitaenda mpaka ile siku atanichukua, because the money is good over there. I think they wanalipangwa 4,500 per night. Guys, imagine you just work 3 nights. Yes, yo, hi man, yo, ha. Yo, if you're looking into working for like corporate events, if you can't do the in-bars and like the entertainment thingies, there's a company called GX. So I've worked with them how many times? Twice. So the first time I worked with them was China Trade Week. It was in KICC, and we worked for I think 2 weeks. So for them, they pay you 1,500 per day. You work from I think 7 to 5. I know it's a lot of hours, but it's interesting because you meet people there, foreigners. They pay you 1,500 per day, and they give you lunch. Yeah, in my next video I'm going to tell you guys how to dress for the interview. Okay, how to dress for the interview, how to do your hair and your makeup, and the questions they'll ask you and how to answer them. Got my CD on lock in a master key.